Hey everyone, it's Holly at the Skin Studio, and today I'm going to be doing a chemical peel on myself. What? If you guys have never had a chemical peel, I would definitely recommend it. There are all kinds of different levels of chemical peels, and here at the Skin Studio, I do chemical peels ranging from very gentle enzymatic peels that use fruit enzymes to help gently dissolve the dead skin cells and to remove that dead outer layer. And they go up to a modified Jesner's peel. So that what that means for you is that the intensity goes up and the results get better with the stronger peels. So a peel is basically it's either an enzyme solution or an acidic solution that is put on the skin to help to break down those bonds between the skin cells on the outer layer of the surface of the skin. It breaks them down, it helps them to shed, and in that process, the skin is stimulated to produce new skin cell growth, and therefore more collagen is produced as well. So it helps to not only decrease the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but it also will help to shed the dead skin and the old skin that kind of builds up, and help to decrease the appearance of the hyperpigmentation, uneven texture. So it's really a great service to help to kickstart your skincare health and get it back into tip-top shape. But the important thing is that you cannot just jump into a deep peel. At least I wouldn't recommend it, because if you're not already taking care of your skin, then jumping into a harsh peel could actually cause more damage. And so I will never do a peel for somebody for the first time and jump into those stronger peels. So I'm always going to make sure that A, you know how to take care of your skin, B, that you will follow through with your skincare routine and taking proper care of it every single day, because it's going to need some special attention before and after your peel. And so I want to make sure that you know what that is. And then we're going to start on a lighter peel, and then we're going to work our way up, because peels are always recommended in a series of around 6. And the length of time in between each peel varies between 2 to 4 weeks. So today, since I have been doing a series of peels on myself, I am going to just kind of jump right into that stronger peel. And you're going to see, as an esthetician, my scope of practice is the epidermis. So if you want something a lot deeper, where there's going to be downtime and some scary looking, face melting off, then you're going to want to go to see a dermatologist or a doctor or plastic surgeon, because those are going to be your very, very strong phenol peels, and those are going to literally go down to the dermal layer. So you will completely strip off the outer layer of your skin. But if you're not willing to go that intense, I don't blame you. You can still get amazing results by consistent, great skincare at home and doing consistent peels that progressively get stronger, and then keeping those up on a regular or semi-regular basis. But to really get your health, your skin in kind of that tip-top shape, you want to do a progression of peels, and then you can do maintenance peels after that every couple of months or a couple times a year or whatever. So I have already cleansed my skin, and this is exactly what I'm going to do to you if you come in. We're going to always cleanse the skin, and then I'm going to prepare it. So depending on which peel we're doing would depend on, exactly how I have to prepare the skin. But for the purposes of the peel that I'm doing on myself today, I'm going to be doing the Perfection Forte peel. And this is the strongest peel that I offer here at the Skin Studio. And I use Image Skincare, which is a professional skincare line. And this is the strongest peel they offer. So I'm going to show you today just exactly what to expect. And aren't you glad for that? So I'm going to, so like I said, I've already cleansed. And then what I'm going to do is use the degreasing peel solution. And these are products that are not available to customers, but there are some products that I'm going to be using today that are available for you as a customer that you can use at home to keep these results up. So I'm just gonna this is a degreasing solution, and what this does is strips the skin of any extra like residue or oil, and allows the peel to basically penetrate evenly onto the skin and do its job. So what you will feel, this product has a little bit of, has a slight tingle, but not bad. I mean, definitely not like bad at all, but you might feel a little bit of slight tingle. Some people don't, some people do. For me, I feel a little bit of tingle, but not bad. So I want to make sure the whole face is covered. All right, so then next what I would do is to line the rim of the under eye area and the nose area with basically it's just petroleum jelly, Vaseline aka. And what this does, it creates a nice barrier on your around those delicate areas. So I'm actually just going to put it all around my lip area as well. It creates that barrier because your skin is porous. As we all know, we have pores. And so anytime you put something on your face, those pores absorb and the product actually travels. And so even though when I put the peel on my skin, I'm not going to put it all the way directly underneath my eye or all the way onto my lips, I can stop, about here, about there, and the product's going to travel itself up. But this just creates an extra barrier of protection for me, so that because these are just really, these areas on the face are really thin. Like the skin is super thin on the lips and around the eye area. And of course the nose is open, so you don't want to get that product necessarily in that nose. So anyways, I make sure to protect around the nose and the eye area. All right, so now that my skin is prepared, I'm going to do the first layer of the Perfection Lift Forte. So this product can allow for three passes on the skin. So what that means is that I'm going to apply the peel all over. I'm going to let it set. Then I can apply it again. Then I can let it set. And I can apply it a third time. And then it's done. But that's up to me to determine as a professional how many passes your skin can tolerate. So I'm going to probably apply 2, possibly 3 passes on my skin. So I'm going to just grab something real fast. Okay. So I'm just going to take a little cotton gauze and I'm going to saturate my cotton with the peel solution. So every skincare line has different, protocols and stuff. So absolutely do not that you could, because you can't get these products, but this is just the Images protocol. So I'm going to saturate the cotton with the peel solution, and you don't see it, but it's on here. So I'm going to just start by applying. Definitely don't do this at home. This is something I've done this several times on myself at home. So I'm used to applying it. And so obviously if you were to get this in your eye, that would be bad. But that's why it's on the cotton and it's saturated, so it's not going to leak. Ooh. It's a little fiery. Phew. A little bit fiery. Okay, there's one pass. So I'm going to fan my face. Woo, and let it just do its thing. So it needs to sit on the skin for 5 to 7 minutes. Sorry, my eyes are watering a little bit. Not only because it's burning, but it's bright because I've got these lights on. So the product's going to do its thing. As it absorbs, the intensity does get less and less. So by the time you're ready for your second or third pass, you're like, yeah, I think I can do it. I think I can do a third pass. And you put it on, you're like, pah! It hurts. It burns. But really, I mean, in all honesty, like, this shouldn't scare you because it's really worth it for your skin, because you really get your skin to be beautiful and healthy and refined, and you can help get rid of those fine lines and those age spots and those hyperpigmentation and the melasma and the pregnancy mask and years of sun damage and stress. Just comes right off. But in all seriousness, it really does take time. It takes a couple treatments. It takes ongoing at-home skincare to keep up the results, because your skin is a living and breathing organ, and it needs constant care, protection, nourishment. So you want to keep feeding it good things, and you want to keep treating it well, and it will treat you well. So see how my face is obviously red? Like, that's totally normal. It's completely normal. My skin will tolerate another pass. So it's already like feeling so much better. Like, honestly, it doesn't even hurt right now. It feels a little bit hot and not really numb, but it definitely feels like hot. Kind of like how your mouth feels after you eat like a jalapeno. It's like that initial like shocking burn is over, but it's still like, there's heat for sure. So I will definitely do a second pass, and I'm possibly going to do a third one. I'm just going to see how my skin takes it. And before I do that third pass, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what to expect. So we'll sit here, maybe another minute or so, and then I will do one more pass. But you can kind of see that redness. For me personally, my goals with my skin is to get rid of the sun damage. I was a lifeguard growing up. I had a couple different issues with my skin. For one, going back even earlier when I was 10, my body just like exploded with hormones, and so did my face with acne. And so I was like very, very acneic skin type, very, very oily, and I had bangs at the time, and so like my forehead was like covered in acne, and I would wear bangs and it would like hide my acne. But of course, the oils from my hair probably were constantly getting irritating my acne as well, and so it didn't clear up, and then I would get it all over my cheeks. And so I have acne scarring, not really pitting, but like really, really, it's just basically acne scarring. I wouldn't say it's deep pitting, but it's just definitely like a little bit of textural issues, like on my cheek. You can kind of see my pores are a little larger. I've got sun damage. I think this is an acne scar. I had a deep acne lesion there on my cheek, and I'm sure I probably picked at it. It was probably when I was, in high school or junior high or something like that. And that's kind of what you do. You get annoyed at them, so you pick at them and you want them to go away, but then they leave scarred like that, and they're really hard to go away after that. So it's just best not to just touch your skin at all. So that's what I'm working on with my peels. I am 34, so fine lines are starting to kind of come, especially around the eye area, which is totally normal and where they normally come at first. But for me, my biggest issue is the skin unevenness and texture. So that's kind of where my focus is with doing these peels. So I'm going to do another pass, just taking the same cotton or, cotton gauze, and I'm going to run it over my skin again. So far, this one's not feeling as bad. Okay, it's starting to burn. It just took a minute. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. You guys wish you were me right now. Woo! It's hot. But it's all good because I know it's helping my skin get better. And honestly, if you were to see it in person, like, I don't know if the camera really picks up, like looking at it in the mirror, it's not that red, honestly. I think my skin really could tolerate a third pass. Because what I'm looking for is something that's called blanching. And if my skin blanches, which kind of whites out, that means it's completely like saturated and it just can't take any more of that solution. And I really don't see that going on anywhere. Maybe just slightly like in this area of my face, like, which I don't think you can see really in the video. So, you know, it's already getting, like, the intensity is already starting to get better. A fan really helps. And I definitely have, you can use my little image wheel, which is perfect for fanning your face, or I have a little fan, you know, to try to make things more comfortable for you. And everybody has a different pain tolerance level. So, you know, and I'm not going to force you if your skin looks like it can tolerate another pass, but you can't. Like, I'm not going to say, no, we have to do another pass. I'm going to just say, okay, if it's not all you can tolerate, then that's all we'll do. So, you know, everybody, like I said, everybody's got a different tolerance for pain. And this is definitely like, it's definitely like a lunchtime peel. Like, you're not going to have any downtime with this. You're going to be able to walk right out. I've got makeup I can put right on your skin that's made by Image, and it's perfectly safe for your skin right after a peel. I actually wear it every day. It's my everyday foundation that I use a mineral powder from Youngevity over it, just because I kind of have that oilier skin, and I just really like, I've just always done foundation and kind of set it with powder. That's just the way I like to do my makeup. So those are two products that I use, and they're completely safe on your skin for our post-treatment. It's actually really important to do that, to use makeup that is non-toxic and has, you know, no chemicals that are going to be harmful for your skin or for your bloodstream. A lot of these professional makeup companies, you know, big name brands, have very, very toxic ingredients in their makeup, and that stuff ends up in your bloodstream. Not good for you. And so I try to avoid them as much as possible, and I use Youngevity and I use Image, and I don't have to worry about what I'm putting on my skin, especially after I've done a deep exfoliation treatment where my skin is very vulnerable. So yeah, I mean, it's feeling really good. I just keep fanning right now just because it feels good. I mean, it's not like burning anymore. It's very, very tolerable. So that intensity really, it's like intense for like 30 seconds, and then it quickly starts to diminish after that, after it's being absorbed. So if you think about like the way brick building is built, it's got the brick and the mortars. If you think about the bricks as your cells, like the skin cells that, you know, make up the tissue of your skin, and the mortar is like the connective tissue, not connective tissue, but it's the connective ingredients in your skin that really help to, I guess it's kind of connective tissue, but it connects your cells together so that they bond and then create layers. And the acid peels really just go in there and they just dissolve that mortar in your skin to help to allow the skin cells to just break free and to shed. So what you're going to notice after day 3 is usually when you start noticing that your skin is starting to peel. For me, I've noticed days 3 and 4 are the most intense, heavy peeling. And as I have done these more regularly, the peeling has really gotten a lot less. And so I think your skin kind of just gets stronger, and your response may be different as you do it more often. So for me, because I work like every day, and I don't necessarily love for my skin to be peeling if I'm at work, and so I always kind of just try to plan my peels. So whether I'm peeling on the weekend or if I'm peeling on a day that it's not like where I don't have to be out or have any special plans going on. And it's also important to note that the peeling process could be different for everybody. It's typical days 3 and 4. So you may peel on days 4 and 5. You may peel longer, but that's kind of the average for me. I've noticed 3 days. And it will start around the center of the face, and then it kind of moves towards the hairline. And it's really important not to mess with the peeling while you do that, when you go through that, and just peel, let the skin just shed as it would. And for me, like, the peeling just looks like a sunburn, as after your skin's healing and that sunburn is peeling. That's exactly what it looks like. All right, so friends, I'm going to do one more pass. Here we go. All right, pass number 3. I put a little bit more product on my cotton just because it is a little dry. So far, I don't feel anything, but just, give it a couple seconds. I'm guessing it's going to feel a little bit intense. This is my 3rd pass. I definitely am feeling the heat. Shoo. Oh, give me that wheel. Whew. Okay. Whew. It's definitely hot. But, I mean, like I said, it's tolerable. It's just like, it's so hot you just feel almost numb. But it's all good. It only lasts for a couple seconds. So, yeah, as I was saying, your peeling can last just for a couple days. I give you a post-treatment kit to take home after you do a peel, and it has a product called the enzyme mask in it from the Vital C line, and that does have enzyme exfoliators in it, but it's really, really creamy and gentle. It's going to help to nourish your skin with hydration, as well as enzyme ingredients. The enzymes do help to dissolve dead skin, and it will help with your peeling process, but you really want to just avoid the hands-on helping the peel, because you can actually kind of damage the skin. What we really want to avoid, obviously, is more damage. Sometimes picking and peeling can lead to the production of tyrosinase, which is an enzyme that darkens, it stimulates pigment production, and so that's why you can end up with these kind of dark brown spots, acne scars. So, and they're not very easy to come undone, so please avoid extra picking and just use the products that I give you to help with your aftercare. So it's already much, much, much better. My skin's definitely red. Like, you can definitely see it's red, but it really doesn't. I mean, it's, like I said, it just feels like you ate hot jalapeno and your mouth is still wet. So, but when you leave here, the products I put on will totally neutralize the acid in the peel, so that you won't have any sort of discomfort on your skin when you leave, as soon as we put the remaining ingredients on, or the remaining products. Okay, so we're just about to finish up here. Next, I'm going to use the Ageless Total Retinol A Cream, and this is like our pure retinol product. And I'm going to take a squirt, and this is a retail product, so if you are looking for a retinol, like just a pure retinol product to use at home, this is the one for you. And like I said, you'd use it every night. You don't want to use it during the day, just because it has retinol, which can make your skin photosensitive. So obviously it's the daytime right now. I'm going to put it on. But because it's part of the treatment. So, and I'm also going to enhance it with a retinol facial enhancer. This is a professional product. You cannot get this. This is pure retinol. So I'm going to mix these two ingredients together to aid in the additional exfoliation after the peel. So these two products get applied all over. So I'm going to just show you that. I'm just going to apply them all over. And there's no, I don't feel anything. Putting these products on, it doesn't, make it sting or burn anymore. I don't feel anything. It's just kind of the retinol is kind of an oily product. The professional retinol, not the retail size that I showed you. We're going to put this all over. Okay, and then I'm going to finish with the Prevention Plus. This is SPF 50. This is a crucial part of the service because you want to make sure that when you walk out of here that your skin is totally protected, because we just worked on taking a few layers of skin off, so your skin's very, very susceptible to burning, and so you want to make sure that you will be protecting your skin from the sun for the next, well, you need to do it every day, but to be really diligent the next couple days while your skin's really vulnerable and exposed. And this is part of your treatment aftercare kit. You get a cleanser, a serum, the mask, a night repair cream, and the daily SPF moisturizer. That's a really great kit. I love it. So that is, I'm going to take my gloves off, and then I'm going to finish with the MD Restoring Post-Treatment Collagen Lip Enhancement. So this is actually a lip product, but I'm going to put it on because I do this at the end of all of my facials, and this is actually a wonderful product for people who get lip injections. It supports collagen. It's going to help strengthen the collagen and elastin fibers that are in your lips to keep them nice and full and plump. And it also smells amazing. It smells like vanilla. And it's like really creamy and thick, and it just coats your lips so nicely, and it gives them a nice little like sheen. So that's how I always finish my treatments. I'll take my little hair headband off, and then typically I would send you on your way. If you would want me to cover up your skin with some eye conceal, I'll totally do that. And actually I have some right here, so I'm going to put some on so you can see how you would look on going out of a peel, whether you are having to go back to work. So we can do a lunchtime peel. So I'm going to use our eye conceal. The Image foundation looks like this. This is what I use every day, and so I know it's perfectly safe to use after a advanced skincare treatment. So I'm going to use a combination of toffee and suede since I'm kind of in between shades right now. And I just put some on my hand. This is just how I do it every day. And I literally am just going to dot it all over. And then I'm going to use, I'm just going to use my finger. And I like to always apply, like, this doesn't matter if I just do it after like a peel or anything, but after every morning when I do my makeup, when I've got my moisturizer just like freshly put on and my skin's still like a little bit damp or wet, I love to put my foundation on like right away, like apply it to my skin exactly how I'm doing it right now, and then start working it in with my fingers, because what it does, your fingers kind of warm up that product and allows it to be really easily like blendable and allows it to move really easily on the skin. Because this eye conceal product, I love the foundation, it is a thicker foundation, and so it works great for like doing some spot treatments. But if you don't want that heavier foundation like all over and that coverage, then that's why I love putting it on when my skin's like a little bit damp, because it helps to thin it out a little bit, makes it more spreadable. And that's how I prefer. I just don't like a lot of heavy foundation, especially in the summertime, because we tend to get sweaty and oily, and we just don't want a heavy face of makeup. See how it just kind of like evens out your skin? You have no idea that you just did a peel. So typically I would at home, like I'd put a little bit of concealer around my eyes, maybe in this area here, like in the center of the face. And then once my foundation has kind of settled and it's not so like tacky and wet, then I'll go back with my mineral powder and finish my makeup. But that's just kind of the process. You can see after you would leave your facial or your peel, this is pretty much how your skin would look. It just looks like a clean face, but like your skin tone is definitely like evened out. Looks like you have a little bit of makeup on. I don't have any eye makeup on. My brows aren't done. I do have some lash extensions on, but that's it. So I don't remove eye makeup for the peels. As you can see, it's been about half an hour. That's about as long as the service lasts, so it's totally doable on a lunchtime service. So anyways, just want to show you guys that. I hope that you enjoyed kind of getting an insight onto what a chemical peel treatment actually looks like and how it feels and how your skin can react to it. Again, everybody's skin is different. Everybody's levels of skin health are different. And so, but what you saw today is a very typical reaction to any of the skincare peels that you would do with Image, and it's my job as a professional to choose the right one for you at the right level and then to build you up. So anyways, I hope that you guys like it. Hope that you come in and see me. It is summertime, and so peels are not as popular in the summertime, and I don't really push them. It's only because you're still out in the sun so much, and it can really interfere with people's like their plans and things. Peels are awesome to start in the fall, and so we'll definitely be talking about them a little bit more as September rolls around. It's a perfect time to get started on a peel series to undo a lot of the damage that you just did over the summertime and over the past years. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'll come back to you soon. So we will have more fun talking about this topic later. Message me with any questions that you have at theskinstudiosoloasis@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook at The Skin Studio Solo Oasis. And I'm here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and hope to see you guys soon.